Hi there, I'm Amber, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can control your orders and make sure that you're not overwhelmed by too many people asking for cakes at the same time. So we've already listed in this account two different products. So I'm going to go into the chocolate cake, but it doesn't really matter which one. Show you the first thing we did was, if you recall, down in the availability tab down here, we chose a lead-in time for the product. So this is how many hours before somebody can order the product. So that's the first way that you can choose a lead-in time. So if you want a week's notice, then you need to do 24 times 7 in this box. If you just want 2 days notice, that's 48 hours. But yeah, you just want to put the number of hours lead-in time in this box there. Then the next way you control availability is you decide which days are available for collections. So say, for example, I only want collections on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. I can go along and I can choose how many are available on each of those days. And so that is the maximum number that's available. Now, whenever you make any changes, remember to save them and submit. There's the bing bong, which means it's been correctly done, and so we can go through and have a look. And so now the chocolate cake should only be available on Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and only one available on each. And you can see that today is the 14th of June and it's not bookable until the following Thursday, because obviously it's 72 hours, but the first day that collection is possible is on a Thursday. So that's two different ways of doing it. Now, if we go back, there are two more ways. So if you go to the booking menu, you can go to the calendar and you can set holidays. So for example, let's say that the first day we'll want to book Thursday as a holiday. So just holiday title, you can put whatever holiday it is you like, and just going to say Thursday to Thursday. We're just going to have one day just to show you. So there we go. So if we go back to Duncan the Dragon now and refresh him, you should be able to see now you can't book Thursday because that is a holiday. But not only can Duncan not be booked for that day, but if we go to our other product, because a holiday obviously is a store-wide restriction, so you'll see that this also cannot be booked for the 20th now, because for the 20th all products can't be booked for collection that day because I've said we're on holiday. So the final way, and the most important way probably, of which you can control your availability, is to make all these products linked, because it's all very well having a limit of one product, one of this and one of this, but if you have 10 different products available, it's possible that 10 different customers could buy one of each, and you could have to make 10 cakes for one day, and that's no good. This was something that was a great concern to bakers when we were researching what the platform needed. So the way to do this is using resourcing. So I'm going to go into the Dragon Cake and show you how to set this up. So if we carry on down to the booking box, now we want to click on the box marked resources, and this will make the resource tab appear. Now in here, what we will do is we're going to create a resource, and you need to do this in a product for the first time, and then I'll show you how to manage it. So the first thing to check is that resources are automatically assigned. Other than that, you just create a new resource. We're going to call it booking, and I suggest you do call it booking because that makes sense for the customer's point of view. Going to save changes. We haven't actually made any settings yet, but I'm going to save changes, submit that. Then what you do is if you go through to the booking, there is this box called Manage Resource. Now, I should have shown you this before. There wouldn't have been anything there to work on because it wasn't been set. But now we have booking in here. So if we click on that to edit it, now we know that the dragon cake was 1, but the cupcakes could have 1 or 2. So let's put the availability to 2, and I'll show you how that changes everything. So let's go back to products. Let's go and look at what the customer can order. Now you see this has changed the availability of the chocolate cake to 2, and that's not what we want. So what we also have to do is change this setting where it says consider products max booking. So the maximum booking in availability was 1 on all of these days. So let's save those changes, submit that. Let's go back. So now the overall bookings will be 2, but only 1 dragon cake can be booked. Okay, so now let's go back and do the same with the cupcakes. So click on resources. Oops. Click on the resource tab. Check resources are automatically assigned. Now, if we don't, well, we need to select the booking resource and we need to link that so that it appears in the list. But if we don't want the resourcing to override the general availability, which is 1, 1, 1, and 2, we need to consider the product's own resource implications. Save that, submit. And you'll be able to see that when we choose an option, maximum of 1 is available on Wednesday, 1 is available on Friday, 2 are available on Saturday. But now, because these 2 are linked products, and any other product, in fact, that uses the same resource, the maximum overall that can be booked will be 2, because that is what is set. So that's how you make all your products linked together so you don't get overwhelmed by orders.